There are as many different ways to light a portrait as there are people to photograph. Matching the lighting you use to the mood you want to create is most important when taking portraits. Starting off understanding the basics will set you up to become a confident portrait photographer. When you have a solid idea of what it takes to manage the basics of portrait lighting, you'll be able to make great photos of anyone in any location. Whether you take portrait photos inside or outdoors, you must manage the lighting well so that the person you are photographing looks the way you want them to. Learning to manage the ambient light and any light that you add to a person you photograph is important. There are a few different things you can do with lights to make your portrait photos more interesting. Many photographers like to make sure there are catch lights in their subject's eyes. A catch light is the reflection of a light, like a flash or a strobe, in your subject's eyes. This adds life to them and makes them look more vibrant than when there's no light reflecting from their eyes. You need to make sure the light is positioned in such a way that you can see it reflecting in the person's eyes. There are many different ways to light a person. When you learn to master some of the basics, like butterfly lighting and clamshell lighting, you'll become more flexible and creative. These two techniques are very popular for good reason. They work well in many different situations to create flattering light on a person's face. Even if you have no flash or studio lights, you can still manage different looks for portraits by how you manage the ambient light. You have more options when you work outdoors in sunny weather, even in the middle of the day. In bright sunlight, you can make use of the contrast to create interesting portraits. Photographing a person in bright light is challenging for many new photographers, so they tend not to do it. They prefer soft light or the golden hour to make portraits. You can learn to manage exposures well and make good use of reflections to take photos when it's a sunny day. You can also choose to take photos in the shade. This light is much softer and easier to get a nice even exposure if that's what you want. You have to decide what style of light best suits your subject and the mood that you want to create for your portraits. On sunny days, you have more options because you can work in both hard light and soft light. There are no restrictions or rules as to how you light portraits. Practicing with the same subject in different locations and light can help you develop your technique. The more you practice and experiment, the easier it becomes. You can develop your own lighting style for portraits and make use of the same methods as often as you like. To learn more specifics about lighting portraits, check out the article on our website. There's a link in the description below. If you've learned something new in this video, don't forget to click that like button, and if you're new to our channel, click on that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can stay up to date when we release new videos. Thanks for watching.